Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on, Luminators? Juggernauts, powerful and unstoppable. You benevolent determinators. You've been busy. Today's Friday the 8th. Couple days after a big shapeshift. Yeah. So we're going to listen to something for about 3 minutes. But just let me just say this. Before the election, Boston C knew that there was going to be four outcomes. No election contested. Either your team wins or your team don't. Went through this in 2020. Yeah. So Boston C unplugged, living above the sun, but here we are again. But made a decision that, you know what, we'll play the hand, but I'm going to trust Big Love. Let him sort this mess out because it's been a mess for a long time. All that said, if your team didn't win, Hakuna Matata, no worries. We love you. All right. A lot of things we don't necessarily have to agree on, but let's just love on each other and sort it out. All right. Like your brain. You got two hemispheres, right? Two spheres, the left and the right. You got a bridge in the middle. Let's all get whole brained and let's get rid of the malevolent corruption that's been operating for an extended period of time. That's finished. So I want you to listen to this. 3 minutes. This is going to be your new commander-in-chief. What we're going to do is you're going to, 3 minutes long. Give me 3 minutes. Oh, I got to stop the share. Let me stop the share because I didn't do the sound. Let me do it again. Thank you, Boston C. All right, that should be better. Thanks, guys. All right. Let's start, go back to the beginning. Let's just check
Claim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus.
On both sides. Doesn't matter if it's red or blue.
The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications.
True story, you're finished.
So many judges have seen so many applications
Wet
that
pants.
they know were wrong, or at least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to. Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart. We will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption.
True story.
And there are plenty of them. Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers who collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy.
You're finished.
When possible, we will press criminal charges. Sixth, we will make every inspector general's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee, so they do not become the protectors of the deep state. Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign. Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington swamp. Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America. Ninth, I will work to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with and that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they want to take jobs from these companies. Doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on, and it's taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma. Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore a government that is controlled by the people and for the people. Thank you very much.
You hold on. Let Boston C shut this down here. There you go. When he stays on script, get good writers. Not necessarily a fan when he goes on a tangent. And it's just being him. Right? You do you. Don't do your president. Don't do Boston C. Just you do you. Be authentic. Right? So if you heard what he said, okay, that's what's been happening. A lot of malevolent corruption on the planet. Systemic. Everywhere. Because it lives inside of people that embrace it. They like being concretely bad. There are some that are just operating on one half of their brain that are waking up, though, because we all got junk to deal with, right? We all need to be striving to thrive in our own lane and taking out our own trash every day. Not taking out anybody else's trash. Take out your own trash, your own unique dimensional reality, bumping up against others. Okay? You got a love problem. Need a hug? Boston C's loving you. Loving lefties, righties, red, green, yellow, blue. Okay? It's time. It's shape-shifted. Right? Got to live from the inside out and decide the type of reality you're going to create, because you're an epigenetic being that the environment around you and the choices that you make, that's how you frame up your own reality. True story. We'll talk more about that another time. Hope you enjoyed the deal. Boston C, got to get ready for another call. Follow us at abovethesun.io, abovethesun.io. Follow Boston C on X, at Above the Sun Life, at Above the Sun Life. And until next time, stay in the way, stay in the path. All right, dream big. Boston C, up and away.